it's encouraging community, but also really meaningful ways that you can plan where you're going to be and connect with people. And we're still developing, right? So we just finished DevCon and we're now introducing a lot of new things and new features. Serotonin platform is a product incubated by the Serotonin team, where we're almost like a startup within a startup, which is pretty cool. And because we're kind of backed by Serotonin, it gives us the freedom to develop in quite a secure way and take those risks and try things out without having kind of the risk of, I don't know, if you were like VC backed and all of the rest.
Less pressure a little bit.
Yeah. And so essentially, we did some research. Michael, my head of product, was kind of tasked with developing a product that would be super useful to those within the Serotonin ecosystem. To give a bit of background, especially with agencies, you tend to work with a lot of really cool projects, but there's over a certain period, and often, unless it's a legacy client, it kind of rolls on and rolls off. So you can kind of not lose the contact, but there's little way to nurture it among other than that full engagement.
Okay, yeah.
And so it was we kind of wanted a way to keep the network connected and also just leverage the network we already had, because we understand that the people that we had in our network might be useful to each other, and you know, that whole kind of cohesive nature that Web3 is, that we all love. And so after a bit of research, we recognized that people really liked that connection. I think platforms like Discord, Telegram, and Twitter were very busy. We then realized that there was this dissipated events problem where, and this is kind of a more recent solve for us, where the way that you knew what was happening throughout like a week, for example, DevCon was these random spreadsheets flying around and you're just going through all these Luma links, etc. So there were a few different problems we saw. And so the first thing is we created essentially a community of the top people in Web3, or the people we believed to be driving Web3 forward. We've got some of the best founders, builders, VCs in the space. And we created this essentially platform where they could message, post, share ideas, connect, away from the noise of Telegram, Twitter, and Discord or whatever. And then we had this event section, which we again built out more publicly, where you can see everything happening around the world in the ecosystem. And because in order to view the Serotonin platform, even in a basic way, it encourages you to make a platform, fill in your social data and mapping. And so from that, you can see who's attending what out of the people that you're connected to, and you might be connected on Twitter or on Google Calendar or whatever. And so I think there are a few things really. It's encouraging community, but also really meaningful ways that you can plan where you're going to be and connect with people. And we're still developing, right? So we just finished DevCon and we're now introducing a lot of new things and new features. So you've got your VIP network, and then you've got kind of your paid accounts and your free accounts. And depending on where you are, you can have different functionality. One of the things that we're really passionate about is the IRL events, and that's what I've been doing a lot of. So we've done some amazing events, one in Brussels at ETC.
It's a good one. I was fortunate enough to attend.
Yes. And that was, again, for our clients, partners, friends, a kind of an open one to the community. We've also done more private dinners, and these things vary. And again, all with the goal of connecting people in a meaningful way that's not just like random. We want to deliver high quality events, and we want to facilitate meaningful networks and strategic relationships. And we've had that feedback that this curated event style is what people want. So sorry, that's a lot of big answer, but there's like a lot of elements of the platform that we're still ironing out.